Hey Royals, this is Mademoiselle Mosley again. I hope everybody is doing well tonight. I have a pretty serious conversation I want to talk about that I know that all that is supposed to get to will understand what I'm trying to tell you. Okay? So let me get down to it. Just because we are alive does not mean we are living. Just because we are alive does not mean we are living. Because a lot of us are doing dead things. And dead things consist of things that are not breathing life into people, that are not resurrecting people. We're going around being dream killers. Yes, we're killing people's dreams. We're killing people's dreams by us living a nightmare. And when I say that, when we're living nightmares, that means that in the daytime, we are doing things that are not right, even at the nighttime. There are things that you're bringing into fruition that are not breathing life. Now let me go a little deeper. Like you remember on Color Purple when Celie's stepfather birthed two children by her, and then he said, you better not tell nobody but God, because it'll kill your mama. Because he took each one of her babies and he gave them to a preacher man. So she was spoiled 2 times before she got to even really enjoy life. And see, I thought about something. I said the reason why he got rid of those 2 children that he birthed by her was not for the beneficial part of Celie, nor the beneficial, well, it was all for his benefit, so he'd have to keep looking at the evidence of him being a dream killer. So he got rid of her babies that he put in her unwillingly to her. Now let me go a little deeper. Can you just imagine somebody, and I know it's a lot of us, somebody's out there that have messed up your dreams before you even started dreaming. They turned what should have been your dreamland into a nightmare, and they act like they didn't even care. Oh, but one day they will care. Believe me, one day they will answer. That's why if you're at a point in your life where you want to change or turn around and you've been living a life doing disastrous things, there's no time like the present. And if people don't agree with your turnaround, don't even worry about them. If you want to do right and you've been doing wrong, you can be redeemed. Turn around. And if you lose everybody in that turnaround, don't worry about that. They weren't for you in the first place. Now let me go a little deeper. People think that they are using you, but they're being used by a spirit that occupies them. And if we don't take a stand, we will continue the disaster. It will continue to manifest in our children if we don't take a stand. You have to command that spirit to loose off of your family. Loose it. And the only way to loose it is that you have to call it out. You can't just let it happen. I just say that in the movie of The Color Purple, which is one of my favorite movies, reason why it was one of my favorite movies is because throughout everything that she was going through, everything that was against her, she got her children back. They were healthy. They was raised by her sister. Mister got what was coming to him. He was alone. Okay? But he redeemed himself by paying for her children to get back from over in Africa because they didn't know if they were citizens or not. And he went and verified. And he brought them back together. The very thing that he had something to do with tearing it apart, he brought it back together. He made it right. Because you remember that pivotal point in the movie when she got tired of him mistreating her? And she said this. She said, until you do right by me, everything you think about is going to crumble. And it did. See, people out there think they're doing something to you to hurt you, but they're only hurting themselves. Because a lot of people out there are takers. But let me tell you something about a taker. If you are a taker, or if you have been taken by a taker, they're going to keep on taking until they get took. If they don't turn around and take a good look at life. You can't just keep taking things from people and think nothing's going to get taken from you. And I just pray that we just really take a good look at our lives and, turn around before it's too late. Stop working those devices that are causing people pain and suffering. You would not want that to happen to your family. The very things that you're doing to someone's daughter, you wouldn't want nobody to do that to your daughter or your son or your brother or your sister. But yet, you justify and create alibis why you do it to other people. So I hope that helps you guys. That just because we're alive does not mean we are living. Because a lot of us are doing dead things. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, get it before it gets you. I'm out.